welcome to my channel. My name is Emily and today I'm going to be going through the reading habits tag and giving you the answers that you probably don't want. So I've got the list on my phone, on my trusty phone, so I am going to be going through the list of things, the questions and my responses. So first question is, do I have a certain place that I like to read? And there are a couple of places that I do actually like to read. So my main one would probably be the couch, but I also do like reading in bed and when I'm going, like before I go to bed and when I'm waking up, just to, start the day, and reading on the couch during the day. Am I a bookmark or a piece of paper kind of girl? And I would have to say that I'm a bookmark girl, because why not? Like, who has random pieces of paper laying around that they're just going to use as a bookmark? No, use a bookmark. That makes sense, right? Right? Next question. Oh, can you just stop reading, or do you have to stop after a chapter or / a certain amount of pages? And I am a chapter girl. Like, I will bookmark chapters afterwards so I can kind of pace my reading, so I can be like, okay, so it takes me about 5 minutes to read one chapter in this book, so if I read 3 of these chapters, I'll that's 15 minutes kind of thing. So I time out my time and I can kind of judge based on how large the chapters are, how long it's going to take me to read. That's not weird, right? That's why I have multiple bookmarks in my books, because I want to time my reading and figure it out. Do I eat or drink while reading? I typically don't. Sometimes I do like to have a drink while I'm reading because like I'll be dehydrated or something, but eating is not really like a high priority, because I'll eat if I'm having like my break at work. That'll be when I eat and read, because that's what I do. So I can eat while also getting a maximum amount of reading done. But yeah, I don't typically eat when I read. Am I a multitasker when I read? Do I like listen to music, watch TV show? And that honestly really depends on what's going on. So like if, for instance, if my partner's just listening to music that I don't really care about and I just kind of want to zone it out, I'll read a book to zone it out kind of thing. Or if I've got my parents over or something and they're watching a TV show that I'm really not giving 2 cents about, I will pick up a book and just read that instead. So it's really just a distractor from the bad kind of thing. So do you read one book at once or multiple books at once? And I only read 2 books at once, because if I read 3 or more, I get a bit confused about what's happening. Sometimes 2, sometimes I get a bit confused, but it really just depends on what the genre is. So if I'm reading, for instance, 2 fantasies, I will get confused because they're 2 very different worlds, obviously, if I'm reading 2 different books of fantasy. But if it's like a fantasy and a romance, then that's not too bad, because romance is more real world. Read at home or everywhere? I mainly read at home, but I do read out, especially when I am going to work, because I don't want to just sit on my phone for like half an hour when I'm on my lunch break. So I just pick a book and read, and that feels a little bit more productive to me at the very least. Reading out loud or silently in your head? So I had to really adapt to reading silently, because no one liked me reading out loud. For some weird reason, for a while, like reading in my head, I couldn't process the words and it was just like not making any sense. But if I read out loud, everything would make a lot more sense to me. So that was something I did, and I've had to really learn and adjust to reading in my head, because it is annoying as all hell. But I haven't read out loud in a while though. Do you read ahead or even skip pages? Sometimes if I'm really excited about what I'm reading, I'll accidentally jump ahead because my mind is going quicker than what my eyes are, and I accidentally read ahead and I'm like, oh no, I just spoiled what's going to happen because I've just missed like 2 paragraphs. But yeah, I don't skip pages though. That is not me. Sometimes I might accidentally read a little bit ahead, but it's not like I skip like 5 pages and then continue reading on from there. Do you break the spine or keep it like new? So I typically don't really like damaging my books, but I also do. But if I do break the spine on a book, like it's not going to really matter too much to me. I don't really care too much about it. Like I do own a couple of second-hand books which already have the spines broken on them, and sometimes it's just nice to have like a well read book sometimes. So yeah, so I'm like in between. Like I do like to keep my brand new books brand new, but if I do end up breaking the spine on it, then I'm not going to be too fussed about it. Do you write in your books? Yes, actually. I'll show you. So in each of my books, I've been doing that since I was about 17 when I started getting my own books, but I'd write my name on the top of each book so everyone knew it was my book. Now embosses, like the embossery things, they're becoming a lot more popular, and I kind of want to invest in one so I can like do it all on my books, but at the same time, do I really want to spend that money on that? I don't know. And that is the book tag. I'll leave the questions down below, and I'll also try to leave the original creator of this tag down below as well, with the video or blog post that they created for this tag. I've been trying to do that a lot more recently, and you know, giving credit where credit is due, because I obviously did not create this. Yeah, it's a good little tag to, you know, to share like different reading habits, and also get you talking down below. Like, talk about your reading habits down below if you want to. If you don't want to, that's fine. Yeah, because it's an interesting thing about reading habits and what people see as valuable in books compared to what others do. That's it for me today. I hope you do enjoy this. Give it a thumbs up, comment down below like some of your reading habits. I'm curious to know, and subscribe if you want to see more content from me. And yeah, and I will see you next time. Bye!